Hey guys, James from Engadget here. Today we're looking at this guy, which is the Samsung Galaxy Player 4.2, also known as the Samsung Galaxy S Wi-Fi 4.2 in Europe. Now, as you can see, it's, well, you might think it's a phone, but it's not. It's just a personal media player, PMP. It looks exactly the same as a smartphone, basically. Effectively, we're going to say it's a Android iPod Touch, for want of a better description. So if we have a look at the hardware first of all, we'll start with the screen. It's a 4.2 inch, hence the name screen. It's WVGA, which is 800/480. So it's not going to win the pixel wars, but it's okay. It sort of lights up fairly bright, pretty clear, responsive, all the rest of it. We'll sort of maybe come back to that in a bit. The rest of the hardware, it's all very plastic, I'm afraid. You can feel this. It's kind of, say for example, you got the Galaxy Nexus. You can feel the screen sort of kind of cold and, you know, different from the rest of the plastic. This feels all the same all the way around. It's almost like they're made of the same material, but this bit just happens to be transparent. Now the only sort of detail really is this sort of metal bezel. You've got speakers here for playing your music, and you've got a physical home button here. Up is a VGA front-facing camera around the back, 2 megapixel camera, interestingly lower than the Galaxy Player 4.0, so a bit of a camera downgrade there. In terms of ports, we've got the volume control, which is down here. On the last player, the Galaxy Player 4.0, it was up here. Now they've kind of gone along with the iPod Touch way, or most phones in fact, put it down the bottom. Micro USB for charging, PC connectivity, power, and standby is like normal, and the volume rocker here. We've got this battery pack. If you've ever sort of had a Samsung phone, you'll be quite familiar with that flimsy battery pack there, battery cover, sorry. Now this is obviously the camera again. You've got your battery there, SD card slot, micro SD, which is very important because this model only has 8 gigs of internal memory. There is a 16 gig available as well if you want, but you can pop in a micro SD and bump it all the way up to 32 gigabytes. Now the battery here is 1500 milliamp hours, we believe. Yeah, 1500. So sort of standard stuff really, and obviously it's one of those classic Samsung back covers, which is always a bit of a fiddle. So that is the Galaxy S Wi-Fi 4.2 or the Galaxy Player 4.2. I'm James from Engadget.